Good morning, students. Hope you all are doing well. Today, we are going to study history of class 6, lesson 1, knowing the past, exercises and question answers. We are going to solve exercises and question answers. Okay, so please take out your pencil and start doing exercises in your book. Okay, so your first question is fill in the blanks. So as you can see here, only I have written the answers. Okay, so let's see first one. So your first is dash is the period for which written records are available. So your answer is history. Okay, history is the period for which written records are available. Clear? Next is dash relates to that period when humans had not developed the art of writing. Okay, and your answer is prehistory. Clear, all of you? Third, dash is a method to find out the age of dead organisms. Okay, and your answer is carbon-14 dating. Third is carbon-14 dating is a method to find out the age of dead organisms. Okay. Fourth, the study of old inscriptions is known as epigraphy. So your fourth answer is epigraphy. Fifth, the dash are the oldest recorded texts of Aryans, and your answer is Vedas. Clear, all of you? First answer is history, second is prehistory, third is carbon-14 dating, fourth is epigraphy, and fifth is Vedas. Now question B. Question B is match the following. It's very easy. Do by yourself. Now let's see question C. Write T for true and F for false. Okay. Now the first one is Kalidas wrote Harish Charitra. So it is true or false? Yes, it is false. Okay. And your correct answer is, who wrote Harish Charitra? Bana Bhatta wrote Harish Charitra. Okay. Now, second is manuscripts are written by hand. So our answer is true. Okay. Third, Qutub Minar is a famous Mughal monument in Delhi. True or false? It is false. And the correct answer is Qutub Minar is a famous region of Delhi Sultanates, not Mughal, Delhi Sultanates. Clear? Next, question 4. Fourth one is Arthashastra was written by Bana Bhatta. It is false. Okay? So your fourth is also false. And your correct answer is Arthashastra was written by Kautilya. Okay? Fifth, numismatic is the study of physical evolution of human beings. It's again false. Okay? It's again false. The correct answer is numismatics is the study of coins. Clear, all of you? Is the study of coins. Now, let's see question E. Differentiate between the following. Okay. So, first one is manuscript and inscriptions. Clear? So, let's see the answer. Now, manuscripts and inscriptions. So, manuscripts. What are manuscripts? Means you have to differentiate between manuscript and inscription. To manuscript, handwritten records in the form of books which include both religious and secular literature, are called manuscripts. Clear, all of you? Again, handwritten records in the form of books, which include both religious and secular literature, are called manuscript. Okay, next is inscriptions. So any kind of important message engraved on the rocks, pillars, stone walls, clay tablets and copper plates are called inscriptions. Clear? I think all of you are writing in your notes, and I think all of you completed your civics notes also. First chapter, question answers, exercises, all I have given. Yes, and from today start doing your history work also. Okay, please note down this answer. Now next, question 2. Now next is religious and secular literature. So all of you please open page number 16. Page number 16. Please all of you open under the heading religious literature. Okay, very first line. All inscriptions are associated with rituals or religious practices of the past and are called religious sources. So you cut sources and there you write literature. Clear, all of you? Clear? Page number 16 under the heading religious literature. Okay, this is your first one, means religious literature. Now next, open page 17. Page 17 under the heading secular literature, and very first para, non-religious texts on people, places, politics, science, law, medicine, life of kings and other general subjects are known as secular literature. Clear? So this is the answer of E2. Clear? Now next, E3. Now your third differentiate is between monuments and artifacts. All of you open page number 15 under the heading monuments. First line, ancient buildings like temples, palaces and forts are known as monuments. Okay, means the very first line. Then third line, second line. For example, the carvings of panels of the Qutub Minar tells us about the region of Delhi sultans, and curved panels on the walls and railings of the Sanchi Stupa tell stories from the life of the Buddha. Okay, now what are artifacts? Open page 16 under the heading artifacts and objects. Your very first line, works of art like paintings on the wall and stone carvings. Okay, help historians to form a picture of the culture and religious life of the ancient societies till here, then from here. For example, pots, toys, jewelry, weapons, swords, statues and terracotta figures. Clear, all of you? Now answer the following questions. F part. So question first is, Give 2 reasons why we need to study history. Okay, the answer is studying history helps us acknowledge our past contribution and interpret it in useful ways to shape our future choices. Okay, studying history also enables us to link the present to the past, and in this process we get to learn a lot about ourselves, the time we live in, and what shaped it. Okay, and what shaped it. Okay, all of you note down this answer. Clear, all of you? Now, next question.